Are you building your dream startup with no map? Because without a business blueprint, your next big idea might crash before it even takes off.
Every entrepreneur, Kavya, dreams of building the next big thing, be it Zomato, Tesla, or Airbnb. But here's a brutal truth: most startups don't fail because the idea was bad, they fail because there was simply no plan about how to go about it.
Before you hire a team, build a product, or pitch to investors, there's one thing you must do: create a business blueprint. This is the difference between building a skyscraper and building a sand castle. Hello viewers, I'm Kavya Khandelwal.
I'm Rajat Kane and you're watching The Edge. And in this video, me and Kavya are breaking down why the blueprint is most powerful tool in any founder's toolkit and how skipping it could cost you everything. Well, let's be real. When people get an idea, they're excited. They want to do something. They start designing the app, calling investors, or spending money on the ads.
But think about this. Would you ever build a house without a plan? Of course not. You would want to know where the wall goes, where the doors are, and how strong the foundation is.
Absolutely, and business is no different. Your blueprint is that plan. It tells you what you're building, why you're building it, and how you're going to get there. Without it, even the best idea is like a ship with no compass, moving, but actually heading nowhere.
But here's the scary part. Most new business skip this step. They jump straight into execution and then wonder why they are running in circles. According to CB Insights, 42% of startups fail because there's no market need for what they are building. Another 29% ran out of money because they didn't plan their finances properly. And nearly 20% fail because the team isn't aligned on a clear mission.
Well, all these problems have one thing in common. They all could have been avoided if the investors had a solid blueprint. Now, what do we have to do? Step one, the foundation, vision, and mission. Every successful company starts with a clear why. Why do we need this business? Your mission is the destination. Where do you want to go? Your mission is the route, how you'll get there. Without this, you're just wondering. Your team might be working hard, but they are pulling in different directions. Well, think of Google. The mission was, let's organize the world's information. That's one line guides every single decision people make at Google.
So, before you do anything, answer these questions. Why does this business need to exist? What changes are you trying to create? What will success actually look like?
Step two, Kavya, the strategy, business model, and market fit. Here's the most startups go wrong. They fall in love with the product before they understand the customers. Now, who are you serving? What problems are you solving and how will you make money solving it? That is important. You need to give your customers, your subscribers, solutions as to why they should come to you.
It's not about building features, it's about solving pain points. That's why early stage founders need to talk to users, run surveys, and validate assumptions before spending lakhs on development. Because if no one wants what you are selling, your business model isn't broken. It's never existed.
Well, absolutely right. And the structure, the process, and the systems. Now let's say what your product works and customers love it. Great. But here's the next step: scaling chaos. Without system, growth becomes messy, payments are delayed, hiring goes wrong, compliance issues also pop up in certain business.
Your blueprint should outline how things will run. How will you manage cash flow? How will you hire and onboard talent? What legal or tax structures do you need to place? The earlier you figure this out, the less you will panic later.
And moving on to the next step, the mindset, patient, and the iteration. This one's underrated. A blueprint isn't a document you write once and forget. It's a living guide, something you review and update as the market changes. So basically, it's a very volatile situation and you need something that is as dynamic so as to fit the change.
The most successful founders are patient. They experiment, learn, and pivot without losing sight of the big picture. Jeff Bezos famously said, "We are stubborn on vision, we are flexible on details." That's exactly how you should treat your blueprint, a strong North Star with room to evolve.
Here's a twist: your blueprint isn't just about planning, it's about avoiding failure.
Think of it as building your company's safety net before you start walking the tightrope.
Because once you launch, mistakes become expensive, investors lose faith, customers lose trust, teams lose direction. But if you've mapped out a path, even roughly, you're not reacting to problems, you're actually ready for them and finding the best possible solutions.
And at the end of the day, a blueprint isn't a boring piece of paper, it's the foundation of everything you will build. It's your map when things get confusing, it's your compass when the market changes, and it's your insurance when things go wrong.
Whether you're building the next unicorn or small niche brand, the time you invest in creating blueprint will save you from years of mistakes later.
What's the one thing you would add to your business blueprint right now? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow The Edge.